Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is actually a subscriber request. So recently, one of my lovely subscribers, left a comment on an old video of mine, which was the How Do You Drive Them Crazy reading that I did back in Scorpio season of 2024. And she asked, could I make another one but with more piles? So if you guys didn't know that that's something that I accept, now you know. If you like a video and you comment on it and say you want a part 2 of that or something like that, I'll definitely do it. But this is why we're doing this reading. So thank you so much for the request. You have 6 piles to choose from on the screen. Actually, 7. I'm going to add another pile. You have 7 piles to choose from on the screen. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, please choose more than one pile. These will be quick messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance, all right? Let's get started. Hi, pile 1. You're the pile that chose image 1. Before we actually get into your pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant. Also, I'm filming this around 4th of July, and there are people playing music outside. They partying, y'all, so I can't control how loud the music is. Hopefully you can't hear it. Okay, but I'm excited. Also, I wanted to say, even though this reading or the last reading was actually more geared towards romance, this reading is still geared towards romance. However, I'm picking up on some general energies around how you guys drive people crazy. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this is pertaining to a romantic connection, then take it how it resonates. But if this sounds like something more general about how you just drive people crazy in general, then, apply it where it resonates. Now, numbers that could be relevant. I'm seeing 35, 29. Those are the 2 numbers that are out here that are most relevant for you. You could be those ages. Somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo, a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Someone could be a Pisces. I'm getting Virgo, Gemini. And those are the most prominent signs in this pile. They don't have to have those placements in their chart. And you don't have to have these placements in your chart. But this is just the energy that I'm picking up on. Those placements could be relevant in your chart somehow. Some of those placements that I named could actually be somebody's north node. All right. Could be yours or even the person that we're talking about or looking into. Now, how do you drive them crazy? Pile 1 is all about your freedom. Some of you are very free-spirited in this pile. I feel like somebody in this pile, heavy water energy. I don't know if I named Cancer too, but I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person could be, or you are, but somebody in this energy, you're hard to grasp. Now, normally, this could even be seen as air energy too. Normally, when you talk about not being able to hold something, you would think about like air. Can't hold on to air. If you wanted to hold on to air, I don't know. You'd have to breathe it in or something like that. Same thing with water. If somebody pours water into your hands, besides it being frozen like ice or something like that, if you pour water into somebody's hands, you can cup it a little bit, but most likely it's going to fall or seep through your fingers. I kind of get that vibe in this pile. Like some of you, to this person, you are seen as essential. I don't care if this is a new person. I don't care if this is an old person. This is somebody that feels like you are an important fixture in their life. You could be their dream person. You could be their ideal friend. Some of you are really good at astrology, or you have some sort of knowledge that this person feels like they don't have themselves. You have a light to you that this person feels like they don't have. For some of you, this person feels like there's something about you that they don't have. You add an essential thing to their life. And the thing that's driving them crazy is some of you don't want to be tied down, or some of you are the type of people that are really serious about your boundaries. You might be a bit secretive. So when it comes down to the things that you tell this person, you're not telling them everything. When it comes down to your feelings, sometimes you're not expressing your feelings fully, or maybe there is unexpressed feelings in this pile. I'm just getting the vibe here that this person realizes when it comes to you that they cannot control you. And for some of you, this is someone that you moved away from. You have a keen eye for picking out the people who are going to try to tame or control or change you, and you move away from them, or you move accordingly. Okay? You move accordingly. And for some of you, these are people that, if not just a romantic interest, these are people that may not agree with your spiritual path. These could be people that may not understand your creative pursuits or what you want to do in your career. Some of y'all are the type of people that like to travel, and you don't want to tell people when you're traveling. You just want to up and go take the trip. I feel like if you're up and going and taking the trip, this person is losing their mind because they're like, since when did you go to Cabo? Since when did you go to Tulum? You went to New York. Why'd you go to New York? You're in Prague. You're here. You're there. You know, you're in France. Like somebody in this pile is like shocked. They're like, how? Why? When? But I also get the vibe that this is someone that's like, but you deserve it though. It's almost like you're free and they can't control you and they almost don't want to. So this has this person in a bit of a stuck spot because I think that they admire you a lot when it comes to how you maneuver in the world. They really want to be with you. For some of you, this person is very physically attracted to you, or this is someone that gets very like, I think it turns them on. I think this energy that you have where it's like you're hard to read, but also you're doing your own thing, but also you're wise and you're also very lighthearted or loving. But you also are hard to control. Like you're in alignment. This person also loves that you're in alignment. This type of energy is very attractive to whoever it is you're looking into. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter. But the lack of control they have over you is what's driving them crazy. Okay? Because this person feels like if they knew more, maybe they could control you more. Or if they, like if you told them more, then maybe they would have other ways of controlling you. And I don't want to say that this person in particular wants to control you. Like some of y'all have definitely dealt with partners in the past that have tried to control you, but this is somebody that would much rather be able to plan their next move. And I feel like you haven't shown this person who you are in full, or this person is just like you're unpredictable. So it's like, even if you do give them bits and pieces of yourself, it's like still very hard to read. This person does not know what it is that you know. And for some of you, like I said, if you're very spiritual, if you have any type of background in spiritualism or astrology or spell work or shamanism or anything like that, this is the type of person that feels like they think you might be putting something on them. This is the type of person that feels like you might be putting something on you or on them. I mean, some of you, this person might feel like you're putting something on you. Maybe they feel like you've, like you have some sort of love spell or something like that. Like I'm getting the vibe that this person is so attracted to you, but they also are so frustrated and they just don't know why they can't leave you alone. Okay, so I don't know if you have done some sort of, if you've done any type of incantation or you have affirmations or something that you use, pile one, I feel like it's working. And even if it's not that, like I could even be like glamour magic or something like that. I'm just getting the vibe that somebody in here, this person is having a hard time with accepting the fact that you are something that they view as indispensable, but you just seem to live your life so freely they don't know if they actually even have a grasp of you. So that is what I got from my pile ones. Pile one, I hope that makes sense. Some of y'all also, I'm getting something here about celibacy. If you're not sleeping with this person, or if you pull your energy back or whatever it is, like you could even be someone that wears different things, or like you have no issue with showing off, or maybe you don't show off, but I'm getting, if you do have no issue with showing off or wearing what you want, but you also are like, no, you don't get to have any parts, or like, no, I don't want to deal with you in that way. This could be frustrating people or one person in particular. So that's all that I have. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. Hi, pile two. You're the pile that chose image two. Pile two, this message is specific. Pile two, hopefully also you can't hear the music in the background. I was telling pile one that I am filming this around 4th of July. I'm hearing some music outside, so people are getting litty and I can't control that. Okay, but hopefully you don't hear it too loud. Also, let's get into the numbers and signs that are relevant in this pile. Also, before I got into your pile, I was hearing With You by Chris Brown. So somebody could be, I don't know. I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is, some of y'all could be Chris Brown fans, or some of you don't like Chris Brown, or somebody is singing With You to you, like somebody wants to be with you, or I don't know. But this message, this message is specific. Okay. This is a very specific message. Also is the word of the day. Also, I was saying that in pile one that some of these messages seem a bit general. So even though there could be someone on your mind that we're looking into, this could also be a message around just how you drive a lot of people crazy, or more than one person if there is more than one person in your energy. Now, 4, 39, those are the most important numbers in this pile. This is what's coming up. Somebody could be 39 or born in 93. Somebody could also be a Taurus or an Aries. I'm also getting a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, a Scorpio, Taurus. Oh, no. They could be Scorpio, Taurus. Oh, yes. No. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn. I'm also getting the fall time. So like Libra, Scorpio, Sag energy could be relevant in this pile. I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and we could say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius too. Gemini heavy in this pile. Okay. How do you drive them crazy? Okay, there's more than one thing that you do that drives this person crazy. One thing that drives this person crazy about you is your self-love. Okay, so on a positive note, if any of you are very into yourself, and I'm not getting it in a, narcissistic way, but some of you may just really love yourself. Like your self-love is through the roof. Doesn't matter what size you are. Doesn't matter if you got makeup on, no makeup on. Doesn't matter how your hair looks, whatever it is. Somebody is in love with the way that you love yourself, the way that you've accepted yourself, the way that you see beauty in every version of you. This person is in love with that. Like this is someone that really is obsessed with that type of energy around you. This could be more than one person that's obsessed with that type of energy. But I'm really getting this, especially if you are someone that's on the curvier side. You don't have to be. You could just be someone that loves all sizes of people as well. This person could be curvy. If this person is curvy and you're like, I love you just the way you are. And, I care about your health more than, whatever it is that other people are deeming as aesthetically pleasing or anything like that. Or even if it is a thing where it's like, I'm not getting that anybody in this pile is unattractive. I'm getting like you are very attractive and you're attractive regardless of whatever it is that you look like or what other people feel you look like. Now, also though, and this person, whoever I'm talking about, they love that about you, that you're so confident. Like you might be the type of person, first person to dance on the dance floor. If it's time to dance, the music comes on, you are the first person to dance. This person's like, I love that about you. You'll dance in public. You'll sing a song in public. Like I'm getting some of y'all are just very free spirited in that way. Others of you, there's something here about the success that you've achieved within your life. So some of y'all, you got a lot of success. I don't know if you've gained success in a specific field of work. Some of you could have degrees. Some of you have certifications in certain things. Somebody in here could be a Reiki practitioner. You could be a certified Reiki practitioner, or you could be training to be that. You could have healing hands. Like I'm getting something here about you being very in tune with your purpose, but also in tune with other people and their energy. And this person really loves that about you. It drives them crazy how accomplished you are or how ambitious you are. A lot of you in this pile are seen as ambitious by other people. You are the type of people that when you say you want something, you go after it. You're always looking for the next best thing or the next thing to expand in. And this is very attractive to this person. Whether that means they stay in your life or not, you hold yourself accountable. This is driving this person crazy. I kind of get the vibe that this is a positive and a negative for some of you. It doesn't have to be a negative for your connection with this person in particular, but some of you may drive people crazy because of your accountability. So again, like if you say you're going to lose the weight, you're on top of your game, you're going to lose the weight. And people are like shocked because they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect you to really go hard for that thing. Or if you say, I need to cut these people off so I can take this thing seriously. I need to stop this habit so I can take this thing seriously. When you say you're going to do it, you will end it. You will end it, pile 2. And this is something that people are noticing about you, or this person is noticing about you. And they are genuinely like blown away by this. I don't know if this person doesn't feel like they have that much self-control. For some of you, this is the type of person that says a lot, but their energy doesn't match it. Or there's something here about somebody feeling that way. Like they're like, sometimes I say I want to do something, but I don't always do that thing. many of you that chose this pile are the type of people that say what you want to do, but you also match that energy. So again, like if you are someone that's like, I'm body positive, I like body positivity, you say that and you support people who are like that, but you also are the type of person who's very body positive. Like you are someone that really focuses. And when you say it, you mean it in all spectrums, right? So again, you say, oh, I love all types of people and I support all sizes of people, and you genuinely mean that. Like there is no specific group of a thing. Like when you say it across the board, you mean it across the board, and this is very attractive to this person. But also I'm getting like, this is something that some people are triggered by. Now, for somebody in particular though, because I was talking about with you, that's for somebody in here. Somebody could be wanting to be with you and they're singing that song to you, or maybe you like that song. I don't know. But for somebody in here specific, there is somebody that has been waiting on you. This person could have said something to you, sent a message to you, told you how they felt about you, maybe said something to you in the past and has been waiting for you to say something back, and you didn't say anything. I'm picking up on the energy of someone that did not say anything. You left someone hanging, or somebody feels like you left them hanging. Okay? Now, I don't know if this is the with you person, but there's a heavy emphasis on someone revealing something to you or putting something out there. Maybe they were too slow to say something, or they've been taking their time when it comes to re-messaging you or like double texting you or something. But I'm getting the energy here that some of y'all are driving somebody crazy because they reached out and you didn't say anything, or they said how they felt about you and you didn't say anything. Like some of y'all left somebody out in the cold. So I'm picking up on that energy real heavy. And maybe this is someone that you said you didn't want to talk to. Like maybe that's something as well. I'm talking about how you really stand on what you say. Maybe you told somebody, hey, this is the last time you're going to disrespect me. And then they did it again. And you were like, I said it was the last time. Like it's done. The sun done. It came up, but we still left it done just. Like, okay, like somebody in here, you were like, it's over. Okay, somebody could be a Sagittarius. I'm getting that vibe. Like I'm getting, some of you could have said like something is done and you stood on it. And this is like driving this person crazy. All right. It's driving somebody crazy how you have not said anything, how they may have put themselves out there, or they may have said something, but again, you didn't reply, or you didn't make an effort to reassure them, or something like that is going on. So somebody's stressed out about a love offer or just communication. It doesn't even have to be romantic. I'm just getting like somebody could have said something to you, or wanted to get your attention somehow, and maybe you didn't reply, and this is driving them crazy because they feel left out. All right. So that is what I have. That is what I have in this pile. Some of y'all could also be like really positive people, because even with me being like super goofy in the pile, I'm getting like some of y'all are just living your life, being super happy, being super free spirited, and this could be triggering someone because maybe they're going through it. They want to be with you. I don't know. Pile 2, but that's all that I have. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 3. You're the pile that chose image 3. Before we actually get into this pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 21. I'm seeing 30. Somebody could be 33, or you could be seeing 333, multiples of 3. I don't know. But yeah, 3 is significant. So Pisces and Aries may be relevant. Also 3 gives me Empress energy. So somebody in here, you could be an Empress, or this person could be an Empress. I'm seeing Leo energy as well. I said Pisces and Aries. Yes. I'm also getting Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. We have Gemini. Yes. Yes. Somebody could have a heavy water placement, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but I'm getting those placements out here. You don't have to have those placements, or this person could. But let's talk about it. Whoever is in this pile, why? How? Why do you drive them crazy? How are you driving them crazy? Some of you are very supportive or motivational. Okay? How you drive them crazy, you could be really creative as well. I'm getting like, it's your creativity, it's your support of people, it is your thoughts, the way you think, like you have very rapid thoughts or you think very creatively. Like there's something here about you being very, having it easy when it comes to thinking of new ways of creating things and believing that it's possible. You drive this person crazy because some of you are very forgiving in this pile. Okay, I don't know if you're asking about somebody that you've had to forgive in the past or who has done you dirty or did something weird. And it's like, you were like, it's no worries. Like, it's not a big deal, whatever it is. Whether it's because you made amends with them or you were just like, it's not a big deal, I don't have to be around you. Some of y'all are really good on forgiving people. And this is something that's driving this person crazy. Yes. Especially if you've set a boundary with someone and decided to move towards new options. I'm getting that this could be driving somebody crazy. But I'm getting more than one scenario. So some of y'all cut off game, great. You cut people off, you're on to the next. You don't have any guilt about being on to the next either. You're the type of person that is kind of like, I'm getting like you wiping your hands clean. You're like, it is what it is. You live and you learn. On to the next friendship, on to the next love relationship, on to the next job. Like I'm getting, if something ends, you're on to the next. And this person, it's driving them crazy because I don't think this person understands why it's so easy for you to move forward successfully at that. Some of y'all are really good at moving forward successfully, but I'm also getting something here, like I said, about creative ideas. Are you being really good at coming up with new ways of moving forward when people are stuck? Some of you, this person, somebody in here is really good at finding a job too. So if you're the type of person where it's like you don't have a job and then all of a sudden you're like, I applied to a job and I got it, or I didn't have any way of making money and I got a client, or I did this, like there's something here about that. This person feels like it drives them crazy that it's so easy for you to make money, or that you're always able to find ways to make money. Somebody could be a hairstylist, because I keep playing with my hair, but I'm also getting too, maybe some of y'all just have really nice hair. But I'm also getting too that some of you are really good at giving other people ideas. So if this is a love interest, right, and this person gets frustrated because they don't know how to move forward, this could be more than one love interest. They don't know how to move forward. They're not completely sure about what to create. They're not completely sure about how to change this thing. Something feels off with this project. Something feels like it needs to be tweaked or whatever it is. I feel like you guys, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is relevant out here as well. But you guys are the type of people that are able to think of an idea or see something differently and add to a situation. Okay? You add. You are an adder. Pile. What pile is this? 4? Pile 4. You are an adder. You add to situations. And this person, some of y'all are in a relationship. I can't remember what picture this is. Is this the picture relationship picture? I don't know. Because I'm picking up on the energy of like, with me saying it's pile 4, but I kept seeing the 3s. Some of you are in like an emperor and empress dynamic. You could be with someone currently that is like a counterpart, or is your other half. You don't have to be, or maybe this is someone from the past, or maybe this is someone in the future. I don't know. But I am picking up on this vibe where you and this person may be both creative, or you both have businesses, or you both have things that you want to build for yourself, even if this is a friend. And I'm getting the energy here of you like talking to this person and you being able to help them figure out how to move forward, what to start next, what's going to look best, what should they wear. Some of y'all helping people figure out what they want to wear. Like, you're driving this person crazy by always having the answer, or always being able to see from a higher perspective. And it may not seem major to you. Like, in the moment, it may not seem like a big thing. You're just like, it is what it is. But I feel like some of you don't realize that like people have analysis paralysis and they get stuck and they're not completely sure about what to do or how to move forward. Like, again, I'm getting like other people could be rigid. Other people could be rigid. They could feel like it's only one way of doing something. But then when you get in the picture, it's more than one way. It's so many different angles. It's so many different ways of going about something. And this is very inspiring to this person, but also very attractive. This drives this person crazy about you. They're like, this is what makes this person love you even more. And you're also very unapologetic about what you do. So when you change up stuff, or when you give people advice or whatever it is, or you tell them to do stuff, you're like, don't feel bad about that. Like, just change it up, or why not do this differently, or why not post this, or why not say this, or, and this person is like impressed by this, because I don't think they've ever felt like they could go the routes that you tell them to go, or that they would be supported by being a certain type of way. So this is definitely a new experience for this person, whoever we're talking about, or a unique experience that they've only had with you. Like, you're definitely a leader, or this person is a leader in their own right, but they needed somebody to support them in that. I'm also getting too, like I said before, some of y'all have no issue with cutting people off and choosing yourself and moving forward and going towards new options. And it might make this person feel crazy, because I feel like all of you in this pile are really good at leveling up. So regardless of whether you are, like, I don't care who your ex was, whether they made more money than the next person or whatever it is, I feel like some of you always date up. So your next partner is always your best partner. And this is something that's really like blowing people's minds, or blowing this person's mind, or blowing your ex's mind. Like, somebody's mind is blown, because they're surprised by how you're able to find better people, or how you're able to just have so many options. Like, this is very impressive to someone, and I'm not getting it in an envious way. I'm getting like, some of you are impressing people because you always find the better option, and you don't have any shame around that. And this is very attractive to people and very impressive, and it's driving them crazy. Okay, so that's all that I have for my pile fours. I hope that made sense, pile four. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile four, I was bringing you up in pile three, and I did not mean to. So I don't know if that's relevant to somebody in this pile. Somebody in here, you probably came from pile three and went to pile four. Or maybe pile three, or pile four, maybe you need to go watch pile three or something like that. Also, something's going on with my eye. My eye's itching. Somebody's eye could be itching, or I don't know. Some of y'all can have dry eyes, or some of you wear glasses or contacts, or that could be relevant for someone. Yeah, something about an eye. Somebody, eye energy was coming up in pile three as well. I didn't bring it up, but something about eyes are significant. So I don't know whether some of you have like, like you have a seer, you are a seer, you have sight, or if that's significant for somebody else. But let's get into the numbers and signs that are relevant in this pile. Again, pile four, you may want to check out pile three, because I kept bringing you up in pile three. Or if you're coming from pile three, I feel like this is your pile as well. But let's get into it. I'm seeing 13, 5 as relevant numbers, okay? Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be an Aries. It could be a Taurus. Somebody could be a Leo. I'm getting Taurus and Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heavy Leo energy in this pile. Somebody could be a Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in particular. Someone could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Those are the most prominent signs. Oh, I'm about to turn off this camera real quick because my eye really itches. Okay, pile four. I don't know why my eye was itching so bad. That could be relevant for somebody. Somebody got allergies, or there's a card out here with this woman on it. And it's like a witchy, psychic looking woman, like an older woman, and she has this eye. I can't tell if this is your energy or someone else's, but that could be relevant for somebody in this pile. I don't know, y'all. This message, regardless of who you came here for some of you, this has to do with like family members for some reason. All right. And this could be about a love interest. This could be about a love interest's family, but I'm really getting this could be about your family in particular and how you're driving them crazy. For some of you, you could have some haters in your family. Okay. And of course you would know this better than me, but I am picking up on this energy in the pile. There could be people who are hating on your looks. There could be people who are hating on specifically It could be anybody in your family who would be hating on it, man, woman, doesn't matter. But specifically, if there are older people in your family, that may be upset with how you look. Regardless of your size, regardless of how you think you look, somebody could be upset with you because of how you look, maybe even the confidence that you have. Why? I feel like it's because this person may come from a generation of people that were more likely to shame you or be hard on themselves about what it is that they have going on. And I feel like some of y'all are just a little bit too free spirited for your family members. Pile 4, I'm picking up on this heavy. I'm getting a strong vibe in this pile that many of you are confident, and even confident possibly in the boundaries that you set with people. If you set any boundaries with people, moved away from certain people, have told your family that you're going to move, have told them about the plans that you've made, again, have made moves in silence, whether you've traveled or did different things without telling them. These are people that they go crazy when you do stuff like this because there's somebody in your energy that wants to control what you do. There's a family member or someone around you that would much rather you feel stuck. Okay? Somebody would much rather you feel stuck. I'm getting that real heavy. And if any of you have been looking for confirmation on whether you should move away from certain family members or whether you should take the risk on that thing or go towards something new, like especially if you have plans that you haven't told your family, like you made plans in secret or you have things that you think you want to do on your own time, that you're not including them in, I feel like that's the right thing to do because these are people that are seeing the life that you've created for yourself or that you are creating for yourself. And they have a lot of things they want to say to you, a lot of criticism they want to give, a lot of like boundaries they want to put on you, or it's almost like these are people that are triggered by the fact that you believe that miracles are possible, or that things are working out in your favor. Like I said, even down to me scratching my eye, like maybe somebody in here has like a condition or something, and I'm not wishing that on anybody, but maybe you have like bad eyesight, or maybe you have I don't know, things going on that these people feel like don't you shouldn't feel as empowered as you are with these things you have going on. For some of y'all, you could be, plus size. You could be thicker in this pile. And these are people that are like, why do you love yourself if you're so thick? Some of y'all could be older and look like, act younger, or you could be very healthy for your age and you're older. And these are people like, why are you traveling around and doing all these things, even though you're older? Like, I don't know, there's something weird going on regardless of whether you're young or old. Like I said, I think if you're younger, there are older people that are mad at you. And if you're older, there could be younger people that are mad at you, but I just feel like it's family in general. Like somebody around you. For somebody in here, this could even be your partner. Okay, if any of you are married, some of y'all have a spouse that this spouse knows that you've earned everything that you are achieving right now and all the things that you're doing to enjoy yourself. This is someone that really knows that you deserve what you have going on, but they don't like that you're enjoying yourself so much. Like they're triggered by this, especially if you've divorced anybody. Some of y'all might be wanting to divorce your partner. That's not for everyone, but I'm getting something like that. Like somebody in here, you might even have a situation where you're ready to leave somebody behind and focus on yourself and maybe go towards new love. Or maybe some of you are divorcees, or some of you have kids, or some of you, maybe you don't have kids. Like I'm getting a wide range of people in this pile. And the basis of the hate or the driving the crazy, the reason why you drive people craziest is the fact that you've earned everything that you are celebrating currently or that you will be celebrating. And these are people that just want to put limits on you. They're upset that the limits that they've put or the shame that they've tried to cast didn't work. That's what I'm getting. Somebody in your energy is, the drive them crazy has less to do with love and more to do with like you literally making these people upset. If this is a love situation, for some of y'all, like I said, the energy's so heavy around family. Maybe some of y'all have a partner that your family doesn't like. Okay? Some of y'all have a partner that your family doesn't like. And they You know, they could be in an energy where it's like, some of y'all could be like, this is the person I'm going to marry, or this is the person that I want to be with, or this is the person that I plan on building a life with, or whatever it is. And these are people that are like, no, we want you to marry this kind of person, or we want you to be with this kind of person. And if this is something that is, you know, going against what you believe in, some of y'all may be like planning to move away from your family or move in a new direction. And this is like, again, driving them crazy. This is driving your family crazy. Or the people around you that view you as family. Some of y'all, this could even be a friend group. It really feels like a family member though. But this could be a friend group. Some of y'all, this could also be coworkers. Like if you have a work space that you go to, or a job or anything like that, like a 9 to 5, maybe you have a boss and you're telling your boss like, hey, listen, I'm doing this with my family. I got these plans with my family. We're taking this vacation. I'm doing this. I'm going to move in this direction. I'm going to do this. I think I need to cut back on these hours. I think I need to leave this job altogether. You know, I have family members that have worked themselves to death. And I'm at the point where I don't want to be in that same type of cycle. If you've ever told anybody this, or you left a job because of this, or whatever it is, or you're telling your family members that you're not going down the same path because you know that you need to do things differently, this is driving these people crazy, because they're like, what makes you different? Why do you get to live life differently? Why are you succeeding and I'm not? Why did this work out for you and it didn't work out for me? Why are you aging backwards? Why? I don't know. Why do you love yourself? These are people that are upset with you because you love yourself. You just chill. You do what you want to do. Why are you going on that trip? Why are you so abundant? There's somebody in your energy that may even want to argue with you. Pile 4. Why is that? Could be about a person that you're dealing with. Again, I'm getting that heavy. Yeah. Could be about a person that you're dealing with, whether it's an ex or, your ex wants to argue with you about a person that you're dealing with, or some of you have a new person that you're talking to, and there could be somebody in your family that maybe they liked your ex more, or maybe they don't like your ex, or maybe they do like your ex. I don't know. Somebody just wants to argue. They want to talk about an old job you had. They're like, why didn't you keep that old job? Or why didn't you do that thing? Like, some of y'all are driving people crazy because you don't do what they want you to do. That's what's coming up in this pile. And it doesn't feel love related. Your love life, I feel like you might want to choose another pile for why you drive someone in love crazy. Because from what I'm getting, I feel like, unless this resonates with the person, I'm getting a strong vibe. This could resonate with the person. If any of you are dating someone older than you, that could be relevant. Yeah. But for others of you, I'm getting something here where it's like, if it's not about you dating somebody older than you, there's just something coming up here about your family. Your actual family is who you drive crazy in this pile. All right, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Pile 4. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. Hi, Pile 5. You're the pile that chose MH5. Pile 5, before we actually get into your message, let's get into the numbers and the signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 39 and 31, as well as 16. These may be relevant numbers for those of you in this pile. Somebody could also be born in 93, okay? Or 61 could be relevant as well. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Someone could be an Aries or a Taurus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be a Cancer or a Leo. I'm getting Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I wanted to say Virgo real bad. Somebody could be a Virgo in here or have a heavy Virgo placement. Now, pile 5. How do you drive them crazy? Some of y'all drive this person crazy because you took a chance on them. Okay? whenever you took a chance on them. I don't know whether this person feels like they are not in your league. I don't know if this person feels like it's like every day that you choose them is a day you drive them crazy. Because this person cannot believe that you chose them. And some of you are very humble in this pile. Maybe you're very attractive. Maybe you're very cool. Maybe you are very influential or very talented. I do feel like you're very talented in this pile. Some of y'all are really talented, but you're humble. Again, like I'm getting that heavy in this message. Like some of you are very humble, or you're very shy even. There's a shy side to you. Like maybe you have more than one talent and you don't show all your talents. For somebody in specific, I'm getting your child could be in this message. So even though, or a child, this could also be around your inner child, but I'm getting like a child or your child. If there's a child around you that you are showing different talents to, and maybe you haven't shown everybody these talents that you have, or like there's something here about a kid being very impressed by you. So when you tell this person, like this child, that you have all these talents or these gifts, this child is like, wow, like my mom's so cool, or my dad is so cool. Like there's something here, or my uncle, my niece, I mean, my, not my niece, my uncle. Are any of you in that weird type of scenario where like some people have like, what do you call it? Like aunts that are aunts that are young enough to have no. What would it be? What's the scenario where people have like aunts that are really, really young? Like their aunts are younger than them. They have siblings that have kids? No. Their parents have kids? Please don't ask me. Don't make me do the equation behind this. But I'm getting some of y'all could have aunts that are younger than you. That's for somebody. That's not for everyone. Yeah, like maybe you have like a really old dad, or somebody has a really old parent, or their parents still having kids. I don't know. That's for somebody. That's not for all of you. For me to explain it like that might be relevant. But no, I am getting like, if any of you have a kid, some of y'all can have a kid around you that's like, wow, like you are so cool. Who knew you could do that? Like who knew you could change up your style like that? Or you had that talent, or I don't know, like somebody's impressed by you. But I'm also getting too, how do you drive them crazy? It's something here about your talents and how you have hidden talents, but I'm also getting how you soothe them in pursuing what they want to pursue. Okay? Somebody in this pile, you drive this person crazy whenever you remind them that they can do it. All right. So, or that they are seen, or that you believe they're doing well, or that they can change, or that they are changing. Like there's something here about you kind of motivating this person to pursue their happiness or to be the best version of themselves, whether this is a friend or a lover or a family member or a child. Like I said, some of y'all really have taken, some of y'all could have even taken a chance. Like when we talk about taking a chance, maybe you're a mentor, maybe you've taken a chance and worked with someone, or started a project with someone, or collaborated with someone. Like there's something here about you working with someone and or supporting someone, and them being very like appreciative of this, or really in awe of whatever it is that you were able to accomplish with them, because this person needed that. Yeah, I'm getting like a mentor vibes. So regardless of whether this is a lover or a friend or whoever this is, like I said, some of you, you have a partner that may view you as a bit of a mentor. There's things that they learn from you, or there's things that you've taught them that they're like, they just love you for that. Like that, it blows their mind every time you teach them something new. And like I said, every day that you take a chance on this person is a day where they feel like they are in awe of you. Some of y'all, every time you sleep with this person, if you have slept with this person before, if you haven't slept with this person, I feel like this person is going to go crazy every time you sleep with them. But I'm also getting like, if you have, this person, like every time every time they lose their mind because they cannot believe that they are dealing with somebody like you. Like I'm getting, somebody is so shocked by the fact that they're dealing with someone like you. Like I'm getting that. And some of you could even be a bit spontaneous, or you're just like, you know, this person is viewing you as a dream. You could be dealing with someone that feels like they've never had this type of opportunity before, or they didn't know that, they never knew that you liked them, or they didn't know people like you would be interested in them, or I don't know. Like, there's such a strong emphasis here on somebody being humble, like somebody being able to see how everybody deserves a chance or how everybody is special. And you could be doing this for this person, or maybe you're doing this for more than one person. And there's a lot of people on the planet currently that are like, wow, thank you for taking a chance on me, or for supporting me, or seeing the good in me, or for believing in yourself enough to believe in whatever you're building. Maybe there's people that are fans of yours, pile 5, and they're really impressed by whatever it is you built for yourself. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing something about like community. Like some of y'all have a community or a friend group or something. There's people around you that are very impressed by who you are, or are very grateful for the fact that you are humble. Every time you show people that you're just like them, or that you believe in them, or that they have the capacity to grow, or that you see them. This could even be too, like if you have a big enough following, some of y'all reply to comments, and there could be people who are like, wow, this person replied to my comment, or this person liked my comment. Like it meant something. It meant something to these people. Yeah. Because they feel like, you may have given them some level of confirmation on what they need to do moving forward, or you let them know that it was possible for them to keep going, or that they should pursue this thing. Yeah, like they should believe in themselves. Heavy emphasis on teacher or mentor vibes. I don't know if you are a teacher or a mentor or a coach, or you're doing videos online or a motivational speaker or something, but pile 5, I get the vibe that a lot of you may be shy and you may not show all your talents. And there may be things about you that are super impressive that people would be shocked to see. But I'm also getting something here about like people being really appreciative or like blown away every time you show them support in what they're building. Okay? A like, a comment, a text, a call, anything like that means a lot to the people who are looking for your support or something like that. All right. So that's all that I have for my Pile 5s. Thank you so much for watching Pile 5. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 6. You're the pile that chose image 6. Pile 6. This is the 3rd time that I filmed your pile. All right. The first time I filmed your clip, the clip deleted. It is Mercury retrograde, but it was completely unexpected. Because I want to say that the first time around that I filmed it, it was probably the most love related. I do feel like this is still relevant to the love energy in this pile, but it was more on the positive side. Okay. But there was still some bits and pieces that were like, Now, the second time I filmed it, Spirit gave me a whole nother message about how there needs to be certain cycles closed out in your love life. Or if you're someone that is dealing with someone that is keeping you in some sort of cycle in your love life, you need to basically release that person so you can go towards what you actually want. So what I mean by that is, for some of you, there's something going on here about forgiveness within a connection, and or for yourself when it comes to what it is that you want to go towards, right? If this is about you making amends in some sort of spiritual relationship, some sort of spiritual connection, and you're trying to connect with somebody, or you've already connected, or whatever it is, I don't know. If there's someone you're trying to connect with, your spirit team want to warn you that there's people around you that don't want you to be with this person. Okay. That's one thing. For others of you, there is some sort of message here around like being mindful of the energies you have around you, because, and I don't know whether it's about the person you're looking into, or if this is again about people around you, because there's something about blockages being in your love life, whether they're self-imposed or external. Some of these blockages are made by you. pile 6. That's what I was picking up on. Somebody could be sabotaging their connections or their relationships by not taking them as seriously or not being as intentional about what it is that they want to say or what they want to do. Like, I'm getting something here about, or at least in the last spread, I was getting something about like the person on your mind. It seems like the energy's flip-flopping. The person on your mind in the last spread, either some of you are very spiritual or you're dealing with someone that's very spiritual. But I was getting the energy of someone being irritated by someone else's indecision. Okay? So if you're in a situation where you're indecisive about being with someone, whether it's like a thing where you're choosing between more than one person, or you're in a space where you're like, again, you're spread thin, you got more than one option you're talking to, but you have this one person you really want to talk to, but you keep all these other options because you don't know if you can talk to this one person. This is irritating this person. This is what's making this person crazy or driving this person crazy, because they don't understand why you're not simply choosing them, why you're not saying that you want to be with them or whatever it is. This is confusing this person. That's driving them crazy. For another group of you, though, I was also picking up on something here where it was like, if it isn't about somebody being spread thin, within like other relationships, there was something here about external forces getting in the way of somebody making a decision. And some of those forces could even be your own vices, your own bad habits. For others of you, this could be what's going on your person's end. If they have things that are getting in the way of coming towards you and claiming you or being with you, that is what, that could be driving you crazy. But we're going to talk about what I'm picking up on now in this reading. Can't even remember the songs. In the first reading I did for you guys, there was a song that I channeled, and actually I think I remember the song. It was called Too Many Things by Gwen Bunn. Okay, so I was talking about how somebody said it was like too many things on their mind. Like, it was a lot of things that some of y'all could even be overthinking things. You and this person could be caught up overthinking a situation. And I don't feel like it's just you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like you are to blame for being so indecisive, because I feel like there's a lot of people who have an opinion. Okay? And some of it is like, some of these opinions are based around what you've experienced in the past, or who you were in the past, or who this person has been around in the past, or what they've experienced in the past. And, not everybody giving advice is doing this for the wrong reasons. But I'm picking up on an energy where, like, there's blockages. Okay? Something significant about somebody's eyes. This person could go crazy over your eyes. You could drive this person crazy over your eyes. All right, somebody has really beautiful eyes. I'm also getting somebody has really beautiful hands. Okay? What else? Somebody could have really beautiful hair. Long hair. You, someone else. Someone could also be a part of some sort of tribe. I'm getting tribal energy, native tribe, African tribe. I don't know. Any other tribe. Indian tribes. I don't know. I'm getting somebody could also have some sort of tribal roots. Now, numbers that could be significant. I'm seeing 2, 15. That's it. Okay. Somebody could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in specific. We got Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag. Okay. So let's get into it. Some of y'all, you drive this person crazy because you don't have time to worry about it. I'm getting there's something here about like not stressing. Somebody is not stressing. And this could be driving somebody crazy. I'm getting the energy here, like if you are in conflict with someone currently, there's somebody in your life, especially if this is your love interest. There's somebody in your energy currently that is basically irritated, or you're driving them crazy because you're able to forgive them independently. It feels like somebody has been looking for closure from you, or somebody's looking for an answer from you, or somebody's looking for, I don't know, a fight. Somebody could want to argue with you. And I'm getting many of you are like not for it. You could be coming back to somebody with like the cold hard facts, or some of you are more willing to set a boundary than argue. Like I'm getting something here about somebody anticipating a different response or a different type of result when it comes to the actions that they've taken or what has gone on in the past. What's currently driving this person crazy about you, or what drives this person crazy about you, is your ability to remove yourself. So again, like I'm getting something here, like somebody could be a ghoster, somebody could be the type of person that knows how to ghost, but I'm also getting like some of you are very secretive. Like you pull your energy back, you go in hermit mode, you focus on yourself, or you kind of like make it hard for people to figure out. Like somebody's a high priestess. Either you are a high priestess, or your person is a high priestess, or you both are. Somebody knows how to pull their energy back and make it hard for people to read them, or make it hard for people to figure out what's going on with them. And it could be because they're healing. Somebody's been healing. For some of y'all, somebody could be bothered by how you heal. How strong you are. Yes, very strong. Somebody in here is very strong. Mentally and emotionally. And you might not be easy to manipulate. Pile 6. And this could be driving somebody crazy. Because somebody has been going back and forth, or somebody's in this energy of going back and forth in your energy, in hopes that it causes you to, I don't know, like it's almost like somebody's trying to trigger you. Somebody's been trying to trigger you. Trigger your peace. Why? Why? Because somebody's bothered by you being so okay on your own. What drives this person crazy? The fact that you're okay with being single. The fact that you're okay with being focused on yourself. The fact that you are a lone wolf. I feel like this triggers more than one person. It doesn't feel like it's just a love interest. This feels like it triggers friends. It triggers family. It triggers co-workers. It triggers, if you have a following, it could trigger your following. People might not like when you don't post or something, or people don't like when you, I don't know, when you set boundaries and keep it pushing. Some of y'all have recently closed out a cycle, a real heavy cycle. What's this about? And this is irritating someone. What's this cycle about? I feel like it's a cycle of being afraid. Afraid of what? Angels, what are they afraid of? What were they afraid of? Somebody wanted you to... I'm even getting like, if this isn't about being afraid, maybe this was like somebody wanted you to keep holding on to something. Yeah. I'm either getting like holding on to, like holding back from new opportunities. Somebody wanted you to hold back from new opportunities. Somebody wanted you to... Somebody misses you. Somebody is regretting not fighting for you. If somebody blocked you in the past, or rejected you in the past, or yeah, like resisted you in the past, somebody, they hate that. They hate that they did that. Because either they've been waiting for you to say something, and like I said, some of y'all were like, I'm gonna just gain my closure on my own time, or heal on my own time. Or somebody wants to say something to you, like they want to offer you something. What's their advice with this reading? Pile 6, this reading did not go like the other piles. You may want to check out another pile, but it went on so many times. I also feel like many of you need to protect your energy, pile 6. I feel like you have a lot of opportunities ahead of you. Okay, whether you want to entertain the person that's in this pile or not. I feel like you have a lot of opportunities ahead of you in your career, in your love life, all of this. But somebody may need to change their perspective on something. I kept getting this energy around like manipulation or spell work or something. If there is somebody in your energy manipulating you or making you feel like you aren't worthy of the love that you want, or that a certain situation, you know, like let's say this is someone that you really do want to work on something with, you can stay optimistic about it if that's what you want. Okay? I'm not getting that it's negative to stay optimistic about the situation. Is it negative? No. No. I don't feel like it's a negative thing to stay optimistic about the situation. But one thing that I will say is you need to make sure you're ready for what you want. Because you can't keep doing the back and forth. And that's what I said. Did I say that in the beginning? In the last spread, I was talking about how the person on your mind, or the person that you were asking about, was irritated because they felt like you never properly choose them. You never choose them. You're either always indecisive or you're refusing to open up the way you need to choose them. Like somebody would choose you if you were to choose them. But I'm getting somebody isn't choosing. Okay, so that's for someone. Some of y'all not choosing this person, even if you think you are. I'm getting like there needs to be a conversation. This person can tell that there's some sort of indecision going on. And like some of y'all are dealing with for some of you, you are the one that is irritated by this person for not choosing you. Because I was getting this vibe where it was like somebody was dealing with someone that was entertaining people or like keeping their options open and things like that. But simply because they didn't feel secure in whatever it was that they wanted with someone. Like they were just too afraid to, it's like too afraid to commit. Somebody was afraid to commit to a person. Why? I don't know why. Because it felt like you were supposed to be with the person. Okay? And I feel like the person that you want to talk to, again, it's not giving that anybody is in, the person that you're asking about, I wasn't getting the vibe that somebody is like committed or in a relationship with anybody. Like it's almost like, it's like the opportunity is there, but people are sabotaging it. Whether it's you and your person or other people outside of a situation are influencing the sabotage. So I'm drained. Some of y'all, this was draining. This is draining, pile 6. Please take some time to rest and think and figure out what you want to do. Because this pile was not like the other piles. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 7. Last but not least, pile 7. You are the wild card pile because I don't normally do a 7th pile. But before we get into this pile, let me name the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. Also, before I got into your pile, the image of the person on the pile is actually of an artist. Her name is Cherry22. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she's a vibe. She's a vibe. And she has a new song that just came out that's like trending called Main Character. As soon as I got in your pile, I forgot that I used the image for this pile. But as soon as I got in your pile, I started hearing it. So I'm like, ooh, like pile 7, you're a vibe. You're a vibe. How do you drive them crazy? You're a vibe. Like you are the main character. Now, some of y'all on a negative note, this person could be feeling, this person feels like you drive them crazy because some of y'all are so obsessed with yourselves, like so focused on yourselves that maybe they don't feel like they get enough time with you. Ooh, my throat. Yes. Somebody in here, somebody could feel like they don't get enough time with you or they don't see you enough or you're just not focused on them enough. Like you're so focused on yourself. You're so focused on yourself that you're not focused on them. And that could be something that is driving them crazy. But for others of you on a positive note, like somebody likes that. Like somebody is like, why are you so focused on you? Like, why are you so obsessed with you and, your crew and enjoying your life or your soul family or your family? Like, some of y'all hang around your people and, you just love being around people. I feel like people love you. Okay. I feel like people really love you. And you really love people. And this person may like that. This person likes the exchanges you have with other people or how you are when you meet people, or new people even. So numbers that could be relevant. I'm seeing 1 and 4. Those could be relevant numbers for you all. Somebody could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, could be an Aries or a Taurus. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Somebody in here, you are the main character. You the main character. Like, I'm getting like somebody in here, I'm hype. I don't know where you be at. I don't know where you're at. I don't know who you hang around. I don't know what type of moment you're having while you're watching this. If you're not hype right now, some of y'all are just the life of the party. Like, if you're not hanging out with people, pile 7. I feel like more people want to be around you, for real. Like, this might really be your season of life, or this is a time period that you are being told to put yourself out there because, and I mean, when I say put yourself out there, I mean, be the best version of yourself. Be exactly who you want to be. Be exactly who you want to be. Some of y'all got a mouth on you. You could have literal, like, a great mouth, like great lips, and this person could be really focused on your lips. But I'm also getting to, like, something about, like, some of y'all are like, some of y'all are like, I don't want to say disrespectful, but some of y'all know how to call people out, or like, you just know what to say. Like, you just saying some crazy stuff. And I kind of get the vibe. I kind of get the vibe that it works both ways. Like, some of y'all say some crazy stuff, like you get people hype. And then others of you say some crazy stuff, like you might hurt somebody's feelings. Like, I feel like it's because you think you are the main character. Like, and that's not even to say you think it. I feel like you are. You are the main character of your own life. You're not someone that carries a lot of envy. Pile 7, a lot of you in this pile are really focused on yourselves. Even if in the past you may have been the type of person that was comparing yourself, I kind of get the vibe that right now, at this point in time in your journey, you're more focused on balancing out your traits and your masculine and feminine side and seeing the best version of you come into fruition and loving yourself. And like, I don't know, like, some of y'all, you could have had a season of life where people were really like hating on you, or where people were judging you for how you were, or maybe even calling you selfish because you were so focused on yourself. And maybe you were focused on your spiritual path. Some of y'all were really focused on figuring out what you wanted to manifest, or really focused on healing yourself. But I'm getting like, when you pop back out, or when you did do this, when you popped back out, when you started going back outside, when you started hanging out with your family again, hanging out with your friends again, or posting online, or talking to more people. Like, I'm getting, there's something here about how you disappear and come back out that's like blowing this person's mind. If it's one person in particular, I feel like it's more than one person. If it's one person in particular, this person's like, how come you keep getting finer every time I see you? Every time I see you, you finer. Your hair is different. Somebody just got braids or like locks or twist or something. Like, I'm getting somebody's hair is done. You got a new wig, a retwist. You got your hair straightened. You got your hair curled. You got your hair braided. Like I said, like, some of y'all did something to your hair. Like, this person could be feeling crazy every time you change your hair. Like, they may really love your hair. Some of you could have popped out and it's like, yeah, like a new wardrobe, or you're just acting differently. And this is somebody that they love that. They love that every time they see you, you're on a different wave, or you're in a different space. And it's really coming from a very original place, because some of you spend a lot of time alone. I'm getting many of you in this pile spend a lot of time alone. Like, even if you do hang out with people, there's something here about how you come up with your own aesthetic and vibe through self-reflection. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but your guides, like your angels and your guides, they really, really, really want you to celebrate yourself currently. There's something about a tough cycle of your life ending. So I don't know if this is like a tough season of karma, or like your Saturn return ended, or Some of y'all are coming out of like, I don't know, a court case, or, you know, maybe you paid off some debt, or you lost some weight, or you gained some weight. Like, I'm getting something here. Like, some of y'all have achieved something and your spirit team are like, it's time for you to pop out. And this person that might drive this person crazy. Some of y'all are the type of people that celebrate everything. So if you are a celebrate everything type of girl or guy, this could be driving your person crazy because you always love to pop out. But I'm getting like you pop out and everybody loves you though. So this is why I'm saying this is a positive thing. Somebody loves the way you show up at functions. Okay? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Like some of y'all like, who calling my phone? Like some of y'all are always ready to go. Or some of you are so popular, like people always want you to go. Like people want you to come to the event, or yeah, I'm getting like some of y'all are the life of the party. Like you always say the most outrageous thing. You're the person that always is ready to, you know, take the next shot. They're like, are we done taking shots? You like, take another one. Like I'm getting somebody in here. You're really like a party. Yeah. And you know how to take care of yourself as well. So I'm not getting that you party hard and you don't know how to take care of yourself. Some of y'all party hard, or even if you don't take anything, again, you don't have to be drinking or smoking or anything like that. But I'm getting some of you like when you go out, even if it's like when you go out, you're hanging out and you're going to the next spot, you're looking for the next adventure, you're looking for something fun, you're having a conversation with a stranger. Like I'm getting some of you have that energy and somebody loves that about you. Like when people are around you, when they see you in that space, they think that's so cute. Some of you cracking all the jokes and, you know, people are loving your outfit. And I don't know, like I'm getting a real strong vibe that there's a lot of people who are drawn to you. You're very magnetic in this pile. And it drives this person crazy that so many people are drawn to you. Some of y'all are pulling both or all genders. I'm getting like some of y'all are pulling everybody. That's another thing. Some of y'all might go both ways. All ways. I'm getting somebody in here. You either like all the people or all the people like you. And this is something that's coming up real heavy as well. You're very abundant as well. This person is drawn into your independence, your individuality, the way that you're able to, like I talk about you showing up at functions and being the life of the party. Some of y'all go to places where you don't know anybody there and you're still the life of the party. You're in a state that you've never been to and you're still the life of the party, you know? Certain piles, I keep playing with my hair in these piles. So somebody in here, you could like play with your hair and this person likes when you play with your hair, or maybe they want to play with your hair, or they like your hair. Like it's something about hair. What else? Some of y'all get this person in their feelings as well. How do you drive them crazy? You make them feel like they're obsessed with you. Why is that? Because you're a big deal. Some of y'all are so popular. Either you're very popular or you're very healing. This person might really love your energy. This person really loves your energy. So I don't know if this person is like an energy vampire or they're just like someone that you love. They love you. Like they don't have to be an energy vampire to love your energy. But I am getting a strong emphasis on like a lot of people loving your energy, and this person being one of them, and them feeling like, you know, maybe they get a little possessive. They're like, why are so many people into you? Or, you know, why are you getting so much attention? But I don't really get I don't get a jealousy vibe off of this person. They actually like that you get attention. They're wondering though. They're like, why is everybody so obsessed? But they know. They already know why. And it's just because you're a vibe. Your vibe is so distinct. Yeah. And it's only becoming better the older you get. Like the older you get, the more solidified you are in who you are. Solidified you are in who you are. Yeah. The more authentic you are, the more solidified you are in your identity. This person is admiring this and other people are as well. Okay. So that's all that I have for my pile sevens. Pile 7, this is a nice pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance.